Hi, everybody. Hi. This is live from the 815, y'all. All right, y'all. This is live from the 815. We are doing chicken fajitas today. Right now, I started working on my pico de gallo that I'm making with the fajitas. We're bringing Chaz in. Hey,
Okay.
Chaz, how you doing?
All right. Let's get to it.
Okay, now back to the pico de gallo. So right now, what I've done already, I have my onions I have my tomatoes that's diced, my jalapenos that's diced, and I have my green pepper that's diced as well. Next, I'm about to go ahead and dice my onions. I have my chicken cooking with the fajitas, and what I used is I marinated it for about 3 hours, and I used some paprika. I use some cayenne pepper, some red pepper. I use oregano leaves, some crushed red pepper, some curry, and I use some black pepper.
All
And
right.
I let that marinate for about 3 hours. Okay. Right now I'm about to dice up the onion. The onion.
So I have a question for you. I've got a question for you about the way you dice your onion. You do yours the same way I do mine, but do you ever try that TV dice where they're cutting through the side of it a couple times?
I do that
Uh,
sometimes, and I normally only I'll normally only cut through there once. I normally only do
okay.
it one time. When I worked at Chipotle, that's the way we have to dice the red onion. I don't always use that style because this style doesn't hurt either.
Yes. Jesse say hey is in the house. Hi, Jess.
Hi, Jess. How are you today? All right, so have my onion. I'm just going to toss this around my hand just a little bit.
It's Jeff's best tools. Two clean hands.
Two clean hands. Yes. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to roll my lime because we're going to put some lime in here. Now, this is something that people don't normally do. I actually do like a citrus mix. So I do like a fresh lime, I do a lemon, and I add orange juice.
Oh,
It just kicks up that citrus flavor. I love it with just a little bit of orange juice. You don't need that much. You don't need that much of either because you don't want it to be too. I don't like a lot of juice sitting down in my pico de gallo because it starts to make my tomatoes soggy. And I like me some good firm tomatoes when I eat my pico de gallo. So I went ahead and just added some fresh lime juice. I'm about to add fresh lemon juice. And that's enough. That's enough of that. And then I'm just gonna do just a little bit of orange juice. Okay.
that's going to be so good.
That's it. Just
So
about
good.
a cap full of that. We can take this, toss it around a little bit. I'm gonna add some salt. Sprinkle some salt
Right,
over it in it.
right, Deborah. I agree with you. Deborah is saying that the birds in the background are so nice, and it's funny because the birds over here are hearing the birds over there, and uh, they're answering back.
Aww. Yes, that's one thing I love. You hear the birds, they're on the fence like first thing in the morning in the tree chirping. When I hear that, I just be like, oh my God, yes, finally. It's spring, summer is approaching. This is my type of weather. My type of weather. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're about to turn it back to the chicken over here. The chicken is looking real good and juicy, y'all. Y'all see that?
Yes.
Yes, that chicken is looking real good and flavorful. It smells so good. Now, what I'm going to do To it now, I'm going to add some of that taco seasoning from last week. So y'all remember the taco seasoning from last week? We had some left over. This is
Remind us what's in there.
4 tablespoons of chili powder, 3 tablespoons of cumin, ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of pepper, and you can add cornstarch in this if you want to. Not it's optional. It's just going to kind of like thicken up the grease from your ground beef if you use ground beef. So you can either dump your grease if you use ground beef with this taco seasoning. You can either dump your grease and don't include the cornstarch, or you can keep the grease, add the cornstarch, and it would just kind of like turn into I want to say a roux, but it's not really a roux.
but yeah, it'll thicken it up. And
Yeah.
hey, James Linder, until Jess just mentioned it, I had to scroll back and I just got it. And yeah, that is funny. James Linder was just commenting on the birds. He says they're just tweeting each other. So I know.
Oh, hey, that's one for the books. You know what? That's one for the books. Oh man, I can't wait till I can try to use that on somebody, boy. And the face that I make after I say like I'm not gonna say the joke is corny, but when I say a fun joke, the face that I make is I always ask people if they got it. I be like, "Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it?" People be like, "Yes, Vikki, I got it. And I be like, "Okay, all right." I think I really get that because I watch BoJack Horseman a lot. And if you don't know who BoJack Horseman is, then you need to go to Netflix and you need to watch BoJack and watch BoJack Horseman. All right, I almost forgot to add my cilantro. So what I'm gonna do now is chop up my cilantro. I wrap my cilantro up in just a paper towel, and it dries it. So I get like this beautiful dry cut, because cilantro is normally like super wet when I get it from the market. So I need it to dry out so I can get a nice dry cut that's not leaving 1,000 stains on my cutting board. You can roughly chop it. You can finely chop it. It's up to you how you want it. I like to chop it like just enough. Oh, it smells so good. I just love the smell of cilantro. Like, I just love the smell of this stuff. It's just great. So, toss that around again.
They say that there's a gene that makes you either like it or dislike it. I don't understand the people that don't like cilantro. I don't know.
It just reminds me of like a lime leaf.
Sounds like you've got an echo going on over there.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, my mom just walked through. I'm not sure what she.
Hi, Gloria.
Chad said hi, Mom.
Hi, how are you?
So look at that chicken. Look at that. That's good to go. We can go ahead and take this off and put it to the side, but it is looking real good.
Okay.
All right.
Tanya Williamson is asking you what seasoning you put in the pico.
Oh, what I did was I just used salt for the pico de gallo. I used lime, lemon. I used orange juice, onion, tomato, jalapeno, green pepper, cilantro. I feel like I'm missing something. I think I got it all.
Yeah, I think you got it all.
All right, next, y'all, I'm going to go into making the homemade tortilla chips. So that's what we're about to do next. We're about to start making the homemade tortilla chips. I have the oil on, getting hot right now.
You guys share the live. We've had 3 people come in through shares. Let's get that number up. Just share with 5 of your friends and family, or the first 5 people in your share list.
Yes, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm just taking regular corn, tortilla shells, and I'm just going to slice them. Into triangles, as close to triangles as I can get, at least.
So, do you always make your own tortilla chips, or is this just for us?
It depends. It depends. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. It kind of depends though. Depends on
Okay.
how I feel that day. It depends on, if I want to be lazy or not. That's normally the only that's the only
Uh,
judge of if I'm gonna do them homemade or not. But
that's the
sometimes,
factor.
yeah, that's it right there. But sometimes I just want to well, you know what, we gonna leave it like that. So we can go ahead and start getting these on. But sometimes I just want a good, lime, salt and lime tortilla chip, like hot right out the grease after you flop it around in the lime juice and the salt. Oh, sometimes I just crave that. All right, so I got my chips. Look at this. Woo! Got my chips. All right, so let me see if this grease is hot enough. And we got action, y'all. I can go ahead and just flop those in there. They don't take that long at all. So have your pan ready for when you take them out. You can instantly go ahead and start adding your lime and your salt, because you want to add that as soon as you take them out. Probably add a couple more.
So, I used to work at Chili's,
Mm-hmm.
and all their fryers are set at 345 degrees exactly. So anything that went into the deep fryer had a preset time. The tortilla chips were 45 seconds. 45 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I don't have my grease that hot, and I normally don't do it that hot because sometimes I turn my back for a second, and then that'd be it. Then everything, and I done messed everything up.
Well, they at Chili's they do that because they can't. They only have one giant deep fryer, okay, or 2 giant deep fryers,
Oh,
so
okay.
they can't be adjusting the temperature for what's going in there.
Right, right,
Right.
right. Okay, well then in that case, that makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. Me, but you still have it. I have it turned up, so maybe the wind is blowing a little bit too high. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and start chopping up the fajita until the chips get to my liking. So we're gonna start dicing up, or at least slicing up, the red peppers. We're gonna do a red pepper, green pepper, and onion.
Okay.
And we're going to get that going in the skillet, the same skillet that I use for the chicken. I'm not cleaning it at all. I'm leaving all that chicken residue in there. And I also pre-cleaned the peppers, not the onion though, but the peppers I did. So yeah, we're going to let all of that lovely flavor that was left over.
Hey, Dancing Puppy, thank you for liking the live.
Hey, Dancing Puppy, how you doing today? So yep, we're going to just slice these.
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, please give Food Talk TV a follow. This is Vikki Brown on the screen, and her TikTok handle is Cupcake Lady 89. Cupcake Lady 89. Please give her a follow on her own account.
Yes. It's so funny because like in October, well, I've been like I started off like my business with cupcakes. So I started off with like I was on Facebook one day like in 2015, and this red velvet cupcake recipe came across my timeline, and I made them. And I remember the first person that placed an order from me, and it took off from there.
Okay. Sky 19 DPX says hi, Vikki.
Hi.
And she also asked, what's on the menu today?
We are doing chicken fajitas. All right, we're going to do some chicken fajitas. We got some homemade tortilla chips going on over here. And then we also have a classic margarita that I'm going to be making. And we got the pico de gallo sitting in the refrigerator, getting all that flavor, letting the flavor soak up in the tomatoes. Because we're going to have like a chip and salsa type of vibe going. So yes, any plans for today? What anybody? Y'all got some plans tonight? Y'all have some plans for the weekend? Mother's Day is coming up. Anybody going on any trips?
Well, I'll bet you there's a bunch of people getting off work that are just going directly to a bar because it's Cinco de Mayo.
I'm definitely going across the street to my bar. Definitely going across the street to my bar as well. I'm celebrating. Yeah. Give me a reason to celebrate. All right. So now I'm going to do the onion next. I got the red pepper done. Like I said, we're going to put it right back in that skillet where that chicken was. We don't want to take away none of the flavor that's left in that skillet, none of that seasoning. We're going to go ahead and put it right on in there. And excuse me, y'all, I know I don't have a voice today, y'all. So sorry, y'all gotta like listen to me. I'm yelling to the top of my lungs right now. And as long as y'all can hear me, let me know if you can't, please. I will make sure that I turn my head more towards the camera. So you can.
You know, there's a show that used to come on before you were born called What's Happening, and you sound like D on What's Happening.
The mom?
No, the little sister.
Oh, okay. That's who I was gonna say next. I seen a couple episodes of What's Happening. I used to do the dance.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I dance too, but okay. Hey. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Okay, so Sky 19 says that she is going to make fajitas, celebrate Cinco de Mayo after she watches how to make it. Okay.
All right, so we got the fajita done. I'm just gonna drizzle a little olive oil over these and put them on the back burner and let them go ahead and start cooking. Okay.
Okay.
Our tortilla chips are done. Finally, I might as well just use this little bowl right here. And I'm going to take them out. They are the nice golden color that I want them to be. Can you see that good?
Oh, yes. And those are crispy and they stop bubbling. That's how you know they're done.
Yes.
And
after we cook these and while the peppers cook, I'm going to go ahead and start making the classic margarita for y'all. And we're going to go ahead and start plating. Okie dokie. So, get your lime. Make sure you roll your lime. If y'all remember what I said last week, roll your lime. It just breaks up the pulp in there. So you get a nice juicy lime. A lot of times be like, oh, this lime is not juicy enough or this lime is too tight. No, you just need to roll it. And you're gonna go from a hard lime to a nice, juicy, soft lime, softened lime. You wanna make sure, oh yeah, this one is actually dry. Wow. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta grab another lime.
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, this is Vikki Brown on the screen, Cupcake Lady 89 on her own TikTok. She's making chicken fajitas, and she's getting just seasoning up, put a little lime on her homemade tortilla chips, and she's getting ready to do a margarita.
And a little salt. And we just gonna toss that.
See how crisp those things sound?
Yes, I love them like this. Don't give them to me any other way. And I'm telling you, the flavor, when you do it while it's hot, here, babe, take this. If you do it while it's hot, the lime and that salt really sticks to the chip. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, let's get into the margarita. I just want to move a couple of things out the way, Chaz, if you want to let them know about Food Talk TV.
You guys, we have a website, and you can find all our recipes at foodtalktv.com. You can find out more about Vikki at foodtalktv.com. Look under Who Are We and find her profile. And you can find out when your favorite cook goes on live just by going to the events page. It's got a schedule. It updates every single day for the next 7 days. Vikki Brown, though, is here every Friday at 4 Central. That's her show. The name of this show is called Live from the 805 or 815. And I had to change the spelling. I didn't know it was the 815 until I saw your flyer.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. It's the, but it's the. Look, the kitten's eating up all of. Okay, now I can lift it up now some. Just have to mix those fajitas up a little bit, and we're about to get into this margarita, y'all. So, I got my margarita glass. Got my salt or my sugar. I like my rim sugared. I don't like it salted for my margaritas. You know, to each his own. You can do what you want. Like I said, I'm not all the way traditional. It's hard for me to be 100% traditional, so I will be adding a little bubbly to this margarita. And we have tequila. Now, I know it's supposed to be tequila white, silver, but I already had a full bottle of tequila gold and didn't want to have to go back to the store again, so we're going to make it work. But I will have correct.
Oh, my God. You mean you're actually going to use a better tequila?
Right.
Wow.
Exactly. So
I guess we will have to make it work then.
We will have to make it work, you know. I'm so sorry I had to upgrade my We're gonna take a lime. We're gonna squeeze one full lime in here. Okay. Then I want to take the rest of that lime flavor that's left on one of these and put it around my rim. And I love the way that this bowl is because it kind of like comes out like in an oval way, so it fits the margarita glass in there perfectly.
Nice.
So it rolls, you get a nice smooth roll. Love these little porcelain bowls. I got them from Amazon, by the way. If I can find them, I will add them to our Amazon store. I just have to go back and look because it's been a while since I ordered them. So I got this sugared already with the extra lime juice that I had left from what I just poured. So I did just pour one full lime, fresh lime juice in there. Okay. Then we're going to do Couple double shots of tequila. We're going to do some Grand Marnier. Let me know how to say it, because I always say it.
Grand Marnier. Grand
Thank
Marnier.
you. Thank you. Maria. Oh, okay. There we go. We're going to do one shot of that. I do
Amy,
let you
Amy
know.
Baca is laughing.
Thank you. Thank you. Because, I'm funny. I could do this all day. All right. So I want to add some ice to this.
Dancing Puppy says your son is so cute.
Thank you. He's back here eating all the chips up, y'all. So I don't know if I'm going to have chips to plate or not. But, okay. So just to show y'all where we're at with the fajitas are looking real good. Just to give y'all a view. Oops.
Yeah.
Pop some onion all over the place. But there we go. Right?
That's right.
So we're going to now shake this up. And we're going to pour it in our glass.
I want some so bad. So bad.
We're going to add a little bit of Andre's champagne.
Farmer's daughter says that your peppers and onions look so good.
Thank you. That's why you have to keep them in that seasoning when you take your chicken out, because now those onions, and it's getting that nice, beautiful curry and paprika color from the chicken on there. So now we just have us a nice little umbrella straw that we sit in here. And we have us a fancy, not so classic margarita is probably what I'm going to name it when you look for it on the site. But it is a not so traditional, not so classic margarita, because I did add a little bubbly in it because I always got to do extra. I'm extra.
Gotta do
Always
extra.
gotta be extra.
Extra.
So yeah, these are good. They are done. They are tender enough. As y'all see, look at them. See? When you add, and then on top of that, it actually makes it a lot easier for you to clean in the end, because the moisture and the water that's coming off of the veggies in here is actually loosening up.
They're deglazing the pan, right?
Yes, and they're actually loosening up that chicken that was stuck in there, so it's easier to clean. So yeah.
Farmer's daughter, Miss Kitty, is saying that she even has the umbrella straw. Oh no, she's not saying that. She says you even have the umbrella straw. So,
yes, girl, I even had an umbrella straw. I told y'all, I be trying to sit in front of my house like I'm at the beach, y'all. I swear, I be thinking that so every time I go to Miami, I always have to stay at the Fontainebleau. So I be feeling like I'm right outside the Fontainebleau, right out there on the beach from the hotel. All right, so we're going to start plating. I just have to wipe my counter down. It dries me.
RG Robinson says that it looks so awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I was hoping that y'all would like it. So we're grabbing the chicken. Okay. We have some of the chips left. Right now, I am about to warm up some of my corn tortillas. And I'm just warming them up. So I'm just going to do 3 for right now.
Miss Kitty says that your little sous chef is so cute.
My little sous chef, yes. And it's funny because I was doing a cooking show with him too. And because he loves to cook. He loves food. He loves to cook. And great. By the time he turns 8, I don't even have to walk in the kitchen anymore. So that's my plan. I don't know if that's bad parenting or not, but that's my plan. It's either that or he's going to have to get a job. I don't know, y'all. But we're going to go ahead and
So,
get
so Vikki is playing the long game. Okay, she's playing the long game.
Yeah. All right. So while those are warming, I have my chicken here. I'm gonna grab the pico de gallo out. Oh, as soon as I open my refrigerator, you just smell the citrus and the salt and the cilantro. That is just my love of pico de gallo. Just the smell. It's just so, I don't even know what it reminds me of. It just reminds me of a good day. Just reminds me of a good day, y'all.
So Miss Kitty says that's what happened with her. She was by her mama's elbow from a young age.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, so I have a question because I saw your live last week, and the tortillas you put on that live last time were much bigger.
They were.
They were.
Now these are just regular corn tortillas right here. Last week I did the quesadillas, and they were huge. They were huge. Yeah. And
she made taco shells that were made out of quesadillas.
Yes, they was quesadilla taco shells with the tacos in there. And then Cass reminded me that this Friday was Cinco de Mayo, so I said, okay, I'm gonna have to run it back a little bit. I'm trying to get the lighting a little better. Let me see. What can I do?
Your light is fine. Oh, Earth Kingdom says good day salsa.
Yes, right. So we're going to go ahead and add these beautiful peppers on there. And me, I actually like a lot of peppers on mine. Like the peppers is actually my favorite part. As you see, we got a little bandit over here. Look, swiper, no swiping.
I know. Dancing Puppy says that they were the youngest, and by dinner time, they were full because they were right there.
Yes, doing all the tasting and everything, and that actually be me a lot of times. Like I fix everybody else's plate and I sit there and watch them eat, and then like as soon as they take their first bite, I be like, "How was it? How is it? Do you like it?" They be like, "Dang."
And by the way, I can see that little hand trying to steal a chip. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep. Now he's got it.
Yep, he's got it. If he's not going to have anything, he's going to have that. That's for sure. So I just want to put my quesadillas in here because I just didn't want to put it in all too many separate bowls because then at the end of the day, I still got to wash these dishes, okay? I love y'all Food Talk fam, but I got to wash these dishes and I don't want to have a lot of them.
Hey, Philly Bakes, thanks for coming in.
Philly Bake, oh my God, those cinnamon rolls look delicious. I would definitely be trying those.
Yeah, if you guys go to foodtalktv.com, you'll see a video with blue cinnamon rolls, Cookie Monster, I think, Cookie Monster cinnamon rolls. Philly Bakes, who's right there in the comments, made those and submitted that video. So tap him and give him a follow.
All right, y'all. So we have the fajitas. We have the pico de gallo and chips. This will go to my guy. Just gonna take this whole little platter right up to him. And here we go. We have a not so classic margarita.
64 says that those look so good.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Vikki, your timing is impeccable. I'm looking at the clock. Your timing is just wow, girl.
If I don't do nothing right, I'm gonna be on time. You know how some people be like, I'm always late. I'm never late. I'll probably be 5 minutes before you. So then I can get out early and get back to the crib. That's me.
Wow.
But yes, I do try to. I look at my time and I be like, okay, once it hit that 30 mark, I know I got to get on the roll. And yeah, I do like actually like schedule it out. Actually have it up here. Like this should take me 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This. So yeah. But y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I feel like I want to try one of these. So I never actually ate. If I'm gonna try one, because I can make him another one.
Yeah. Because somebody's got to test to see whether they're poisoned. Yeah.
Cass is trying to choke me on live, y'all. Look, this is the. Oh my god. The flavor from the chicken. The oh my god, I can't even talk, y'all.
That's
This
good.
right here is bringing my voice back, y'all, for real. So the flavor from this chicken, the perfect amount of tenderness. Oh my god, from the peppers and the flavor that was left over in the pan. The chip. Did y'all hear that crunch when I bit it?
That's right. And she made those. She made those live on air.
Oh, y'all still here? I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. So, the margarita is also good. I sipped it off camera, but it's amazing. I will see y'all next week. Big Mama getting hot. You see my forehead shining. It is not the light, it's the sweat. I promise you that. So, know that I was working hard up in this kitchen, y'all. Can we please take time to acknowledge a wonderful culture in this world? Happy Cinco de Mayo. Everybody be safe this weekend. Have a great weekend. Get you a nice, not so classic margarita. Make it at home. The recipe will be up within a couple of days. Check out Food Talk TV. Make sure that you follow Cass right down here in the corner. Follow Food Talk TV right there at the top. Make sure you subscribe, which is right there in the bottom left corner. And I will see y'all next week. This was live from the 815. And with no voice at all, we got through it, y'all. Bars. Bye. Happy weekend.
Bye.